Hi, welcome to Taste of Success. I'm Angie.
And I'm Allie.
We want to welcome you to our home today. We're going to be preparing chili, which has been a family and neighborhood favorite for as long as I can remember. As a mother of 3 grown daughters, it's been a little challenging getting the girls to come home, so I've had to be a little tricky, to say the least. But I have found that the best way to get the girls to come home is through the kitchen.
And when Mom mentioned spending time in the kitchen, she doesn't have to twist my arm.
All right, let's go. So I'm going to tell a story about how this recipe originated. It started back when the girls were really little. A good neighbor friend of ours would have an annual Halloween party, and she would ask the neighbors who attended if they would bring their own chili. This is her particular recipe that tended to win quite a bit. And it was great fun. All the neighbors would come, they would bring their recipes, and we would have drinks, eat chili, the kids would play and run, and then we would head off to trick or treat. Anyway, to let you know, this annual party still goes on to this day. Even though the kids are grown and gone, graduated from college, this party still goes on and the chili is still cooked. Anyway, Allie, it looks like this meat is really starting to brown up, and I think in a couple minutes you can actually add your spices to it.
Yeah, I would give it 3 to 5 minutes until I can add it.
Yeah, but you're doing real nice on this one. All right, I think I'm gonna head over and start doing those veggies. So the recipe called for 3 different types of peppers, the red, yellow, and orange. So I'm gonna go ahead and chop these up. I'm gonna cut these up and I'm gonna feed them to the food processor just so everything is evenly chopped. I'm not the best chopper. You'll notice that right off. I don't have a lot of experience. You know, as the girls were growing up, I cooked to feed the girls. They had very picky tastes, so I ended up feeling like I was a cafeteria cook, you know? And it wasn't until recently where I had more time to really enjoy cooking. When I began investing money and being able to make my time work for me, I began to have a lot more time to do things that I enjoyed doing. So I'm not a great cook, but it's something that I'm beginning to enjoy, and so I think I'll get more confidence as time goes on. All right, let's get these going in the food processor. Okay, again, I'm gonna be careful. All right, let's check it, and we're good. All right, so right now I have 2 sweet Vidalia onions. All right, I'm gonna chop these up so they're a little smaller so that they're not big hunks in your chili. All right, let's check it out. Let's see, I think that's a pretty good consistency there. I love onions, so the more the merrier, and I'll even add some on top of the chili when I'm done. So delicious. There's so many ways you can dress chili, you know, when you think about it. There's sour cream, there's jalapenos, there's the chips, there's cornbread. In fact, I have some cornbread that I've made to share with you all. All right, now that we're done with this, we can take this on over to our pot. Now we're done chopping the veggies. We're gonna head back over to the stove where we can join Allie where she's finished browning the meat and I can get started taking care of my veggie pot. I think you're ready for your spices now, hon.
Great, so now that the meat is browned, we wanna add our spices in no particular order. We're gonna throw in some chili powder, ground cumin, cocoa powder, get a scoop of some cayenne pepper. For the full recipe, you can check out the description so you can make this dish at home. That was some oregano, and now we're gonna continue to add some brown sugar. And we're just gonna mix that all in with the meat. So we wanna make sure that all these spices get mixed in well, and we're just gonna let it sit after it's all mixed up so that the meat can soak up all that flavor.
That looks very good.
Now on top of this, we're just gonna top it off with some flour.
And that's used really just to keep that meat moist and to thicken that sauce up. Not a lot, just a little bit.
Yeah, I'd say just enough to sprinkle on the top.
Right. Well, I'm gonna get started in the pot. Now I've just added just enough oil here to cover the pot here. And it's gotten nice and hot here, and I'm gonna add the garlic to it. I'm gonna let this simmer a little bit. Yep, it's nice and hot. I'm gonna turn this down just a little bit. I don't want it to burn, So turn that down to like a nice medium. I'm gonna go ahead and add in the onions. It looks like a lot, but it really adds a lot of flavor. It smells delicious. They'll cook down, so we're gonna let this cook for about 10 minutes. In just a couple of minutes, I'm gonna add the peppers to it as well. It's gonna be beautiful with all this color in there. It's really quite pretty. It's a perfect fall recipe, you know? So Allie, let me ask you this. What do you enjoy really about being in the kitchen, and what do you really like most about it?
Knowing that the kitchen was always a place where we would always gather. Before Olivia and Elaine went to college, we really were able to spend a lot of time together in there, not only cooking, but talking, hanging out with our friends, family meetings, and just taking pictures for homecoming and prom. I think it really was a spot in the house that brought us all together.
So now I'm gonna go ahead and add the red wine vinegar. We also have a little bit of coffee here, surprise, surprise, and some beef broth. That'd be something else we add here. I'm gonna stir this up a second here. We have black beans, red beans, and garbanzo beans. That's so fun. I love saying that word, garbanzo. And then, last but not least, frozen corn. All right, this is a small bag of frozen corn here. We're gonna stir in some diced tomatoes.
Now you can use diced or crushed tomatoes, but we went for diced today.
That all in there. I'll stir it all up. Let this cook for a little bit, and then we're gonna add the ground beef to it. I'm gonna add this salt. Okay, there we go. And I'm gonna add a little more pepper. Let this get together, and then in a couple minutes, I'm gonna go ahead and add that ground beef to it. And then you let it sit for about 20 minutes or so. Hey, Allie, do you wanna come on over and add your meat to the pot? Because I think we're at that point where we can go ahead and do that.
So what we like to do actually is scoop out the meat and place it into the pot, because otherwise if you pour it in, it can splash everywhere and that'll make a mess that you do not want to deal with. I feel like this dish is perfect for the fall time.
That's what I thought.
Not only just the flavoring of it all, and it's just the colors as well. I think it's really very suited for this time of year.
This could feed an army. All right, great job. Well, we're gonna let this sit here for about 20 minutes, and then we can serve it up.
Mom, I love these aprons that we have. Where did you get them?
I got them from my financial advisor, Eric Kearney. He has a podcast, and I told him about our podcast. So we had these custom made for us, Al.
Well, that's awesome.
I know, how generous, so thoughtful.
No, incredibly, and I love the customization on the names and everything.
So I guess we're part of the Farm Truck Financial family as well.
Let's eat.
All right.
Some cornbread.
Thank you.
Get myself one.
Thank you.
Perfect. Put 2 nice sized scoops in there.
Yeah, that's good. Thank you, sweetheart.
Yeah, of course.
There's so many different ways you can do this.
Yeah, I think there are so many, just a various amount of toppings that you can put on chili. I mean, really just cater to what you like.
Oh. That's really good. That really is very good.
Mm-hmm.
She's pretty spicy.
I think it's perfect.
Yeah, so I'm kind of a lightweight, but I think it's very good.
Very good.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I will eat like all of this later today. Who knows?
It's very good. All right, excellent job, kiddo. Hey, Allie, thank you so much for spending the day with me.
Oh, I had a great time.
Yeah, good times. And thank you all so much for taking time out of your day and spending it with us.
This is the taste of success.